Imagine waking up tomorrow to find everything that defines you, your career, your home, your family, suddenly erased. How do you respond when the world strips away everything except your own mind? Before World War II, Viktor Frankl was a prominent physician and psychiatrist in Vienna. He had a thriving practice, deep roots in his community, and a growing family. Then, the Holocaust dismantled his reality. Over 3 grueling years in Nazi concentration camps, including Auschwitz and Dachau, Frankl lost his parents, his brother, and his pregnant wife. His captors actively tried to erase his humanity, reducing him and millions of others to mere numbers. But in the middle of unimaginable cruelty, Frankl realized that while his captors controlled his physical environment, they could not dictate his internal life. He concluded that everything can be taken from a person but one thing: the ultimate human freedom to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. You may not have a say in the hardships you face, but you possess absolute authority over who you decide to become in response to them. Before Frankl could teach this kind of psychological survival to the rest of the world, he had to forge it himself through 5 specific emotional trials. The first 2 trials were confronting extreme terror without surrendering his internal agency, and then facing the physical ruins of his world after liberation. Resilience required learning how to carry immense grief forward without letting the past destroy his future. The third trial required finding hope when his future was entirely blank. While imprisoned, Frankl literally kept his mind oriented toward tomorrow by secretly making notes to reconstruct a psychological manuscript his captors had destroyed. The fourth trial was mastering the space between an event and his reaction to it. Even in a brutal camp environment, he realized self-awareness gave him a split-second window to choose his character over raw instinct. Finally, he discovered that when intense suffering cannot be avoided, a person can still extract immense value from it by choosing the attitude with which they endure it. Pain does not automatically make us wiser. The active choice to find meaning inside that pain is what builds genuine emotional strength. Frankl didn't stop at merely surviving. After the war, he returned to his medical vocation and dedicated himself to helping others rebuild their own minds. He applied his theory of the will to meaning, showing patients that clear purpose provides vital direction. He insisted that people shift away from a mindset of entitlement and adopt deep self-ownership, taking complete responsibility for their daily choices. He had seen the ultimate proof of this empathy in the camps, observing prisoners who continued to comfort others and share their last pieces of bread. He also modeled extraordinary adaptability. He transitioned from a prisoner with nothing back into an international educator, constantly adjusting his strategy to fit his new reality while holding firmly to his core moral values. Through all of this, he practiced the belief that his smallest daily actions remained significant, regardless of how slowly things improved. Character is easy to maintain when life is comfortable. True strength is revealed by how we adapt and treat others when we have absolutely nothing left to give. Frankl scaled his personal philosophy into global leadership. He directed the Vienna Neurological Polyclinic for 25 years, wrote 40 books, and he became an internationally recognized professor teaching his theory of logotherapy. His approach to leadership relied on distinct pillars. First, you must take responsibility for leading yourself before you try to lead anyone else. Second, every action must be anchored to a definitive purpose, a clear why. Third, he took the deepest trauma of his life and turned it into public service. He published those notes he kept in the camps as the book Man's Search for Meaning, providing a psychological lifeline for millions of people. Fourth, he warned that freedom requires strict accountability. He famously suggested that the Statue of Liberty on the East Coast should be supplemented by a Statue of Responsibility on the West Coast to keep the two concepts united. Finally, he proved that a leader's lived actions are their ultimate message. He didn't just lecture about human resilience from a safe distance, he embodied it every day of his post-war life. Leadership, in Frankl's view, centers on what you can construct for others out of your own experience. Tracing Frankl's path reveals an architectural line. Suffering leads to choice, which allows for meaning, demands responsibility, and ultimately creates purpose. Look at that final step. His greatest achievement was converting a story of destruction into an enduring instrument for human empowerment. To reach that point, Frankl asks us to pivot our entire perspective. We have to stop asking, "What do I expect from life?" and start asking, "What does life expect from me?" Apply that to your own path. The struggles in front of you are not roadblocks preventing you from living. They are the exact circumstances life is asking you to respond to right now. As Frankl observed, he who has a why to live for can bear with almost any how. Finding your why is the ultimate task of your life. This is wisdom for your day. Remember to be yourself. Everyone else is taken.